Hello, welcome to TubeTalk, 25th of March.
Thank you, Doug. Welcome to you too.
And so...
How are you doing, mate?
I'm doing fine, mate. But the first thing is, great news, racing stables are an essential service.
That is great news, fantastic news. So what that means is that horses can remain in training over the next 4-week period where there's no racing in New Zealand. And what that means is that those horses will be ready to race as soon as the lockdown's lifted and racing commences. So we'll have those horses ready to race at the end of April, and I think there'll be some outstanding opportunities for them. So really, really good news going forward, and those horses with winter campaigns will be ready to go, and late autumn campaigns.
Yeah, you'll be ahead of everyone else, aren't you?
We will be ahead of everyone else. We will be. I think we'll be ahead of a lot of people, and I think we might find that there's a few small fields at when the racing commences in a month's time, and I think that might give us some really good opportunities.
So, moving on. Last week, Ballasarella ran an exceptional third.
It was a very good third, and she's a lovely filly that's maturing well. She's only 3. She needed her first run back. It was like a trial. Second run back, she sat 3 wide with cover, finished off really strongly, and Robbie Hannam said she'll appreciate going further and tracks getting a little bit more given them too. So she's in training at the perfect time, and she'll be one of those horses that'll be ready to go in 4 weeks' time, and I don't think her first win will be far away.
Yes, very good. Okay, moving on to this week. Good Stock is racing at Warwick Farm today, race 5, and he's a full brother to our Tavistock filly.
That's right, and I just wanted to touch on him. We touched on the Tavistock filly last week, and now there's only one single 5% share left in her. She has an absolutely amazing pedigree. She is superb value, and her full brother Good Stock first foaled out of the mare to win. Hopefully you're seeing him race at the moment. He bolted him second up. He's a 3-year-old at Warwick Farm. Last start, and he's second favourite today. And I know that the stable has a high opinion of him. They think he's a horse that will go right through the grades and could well be a group horse, be a derby horse. So we've got the full sister, and hopefully you might even see her walking here now with just one single 5% share left, and she's just going to grow into money. I think it's less than $3.5 for the share, and it's a great opportunity. So have a look. And you get involved in there. You have plenty of things to look at over the next few weeks with her and the videos we send through.
That's right. Today at Eagle Farm Race 6, we have 2 runners. The first one being Hearing Me Home.
Hearing Me Fine. Hearing Me Home. Who's in outstanding form. Ran 3rd last start a week ago. Should have won. He just got shuffled back at the wrong time and stormed home. He's got top weight, has an awkward barrier draw of 10. He's pulling hard in his races. So it is an awkward barrier draw, and it's 1,600 metres, and I think he's probably more effective at 2,000, but he's in such good form and racing so well, he's a real chance. I think what we're going to have to do, though, is I wouldn't be surprised if we end up pressing forward from the barrier and being handy, or even in the first 3 or 4, because how he settles will be the key. As long as he can settle and drop the bit, he'll be right there at the finish. He's a talented horse, and he's going to keep running through the grades.
He will be. And our next one in the race is Obelos.
Yeah, same race, and I quite like this horse today. He's only had 1 start back in his fresh up run. Drew wide, he got back, had to come round the Cape, made a run, and then just died on his run a little bit. But he needed it. He really needed it. And today he's got barrier 3, Mark Duplessis on, and he should be able. He's also quite a hard-going horse, so from that barrier, hopefully he should be able to settle up a bit handier in the first 3 or 4. And as long as he relaxes, I think he will run far better than his odds show, and he can run a really good race today. I think we'll see a lot of improvement in him from his first run to today, and it's just about getting him to relax in the running.
Yes, and also today at Sandown Race 7 is Monofasa.
Well pronounced, Monofasa. She is. So she's one of our European imports, lovely filly. She had 1 start in Australia so far, over a mile at Moonee Valley. Now, she's a real 1.5-mile horse. She's not a miler at all. And she pulled quite hard. She was wide on the track, didn't handle the corners at Moonee Valley. But it was like a bit of a trial clear out for her. It wasn't bad. Sandown will suit her a lot better. It's a bigger track with a longer straight. However, the mile won't suit. And we're leaving her at a mile at the moment, just so that she can learn to relax and settle in the Australian way of racing. there's a stronger tempo over a mile than over 2,000 metres. So that'll allow her to hopefully drop the bit, get off the bit, get back in the field with cover and run home well. Not too concerned about the result today because we know she's got a big future when she gets over a staying ground. So today's just a step in that direction, and as long as she's hitting the line well, we're going to be happy. And Damien Lane aboard, who's a great jockey.
Tomorrow at Toowoomba, race 2 is Man of Sin.
So Thursday, Toowoomba, Man of Sin, he is debuting. He's a reliable man. He is a stayer. He's got an international pedigree. He's going to be really good when he gets up to 2,000 metres and beyond. So he's only 1,300 metres. It's only a pipe opener for him. And whatever he does, he'll improve upon. And so being 1,300 metres, you wouldn't expect him to win, but I think he'll run quite a cheeky race. I know he's working better and better all the time. There's a bit of form in the race, but if he can just settle and relax, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him finishing the race off well. And I think he's a definite top five chance, and I think he's worth a cheeky little each way bet and will improve stepping up in distance.
Yes. On Saturday at Doomben, race 3 is Rakik.
Yes, our last starter for the week, Rakik. He's in great form. He's gone first, second his last 3 starts. He's barrier 6 coming to barrier 5 of 9 over 2,200 metres. He is going up in grade, and it is quite a strong field. So he's going to have to step up again. But his work has been outstanding. He's been working really well. Would like to see him just be able to slot in wherever he's happy and comfortable, hopefully sort of midfieldish, and just lob along. And we know he's got a really good finish and finish the race off strongly. Looking at the strength of the field, I think he's going to have to just step up from what he's been doing, but there's no doubt he can. He's very progressive and continues to get better. So he's a nice each way chance on Saturday, Rakik, at Doomben.
Yes, and now it's time for Bit of the Week. And this Bit of the Week is Zabrowski.
Yes, so where's Zabrowski racing, Doug? Zabrowski is racing at Randwick, the Tulloch Stakes. I think it's race 2. Might be race 3. Anyway, so he is a son of Savabeel, and I know that the stable, the Hawks, have got him. I know they've had a very high opinion of him for a long time. In the spring, he raced quite well, but I believe he's been gelded since, and he's come back and he's won 2 in a row. And while they've been lower class than what he meets today, I think he's bred for this distance. He looks a very exciting 3-odd, and I think he'll be over the odds in this race. And I think Zabrowski, with Hugh Bowman on board, I think is a really good each way bet on Saturday. So Zabrowski is our bet of the week.
Yes, and that concludes our Tube Talk for March 25th.
And so we'll see everybody again next week with another Tube Talk. Have a great week. And if you're self-isolating, make sure that you are watching all the racing from Australia.
Bye.
And Daisy Lights are about to be headed here by Fairy Me Home down the outside. The favourites run to the lead. Out after it is Take It to the Limit. Fairy Me Home's in front. The inside Terran trying to rally back. Later's Take It to the Limit. Fairy Me Home the leader. Take It to the Limit's out after Fairy Me Home. Fairy Me Home's in front of Take It to the Limit. Fairy Me Home in front. Take It to the Limit won't get there. Fairy Me Home in front, and Fairy Me Home defeats Take It to the Limit.